Doctor Who, Time Lord Victorious, the first part of the multi-platform story. If you don't know, BBC has contacted all of the platforms outside TV, nearly all the platforms that they have connection to Doctor Who, and decided to make this multi-platform story that is going to cross over magazines, basic comics on magazines, comics itself, and comics that are inside toys. Like in the box, there's a comic of it. There's like a lot of Dalek type toys and probably all that kind of stuff. Anyway, and there's like a little comic in there. Books and audio dramas and all this kind of stuff, making this a very big big thing that they're doing. And you just want to know how this is going to go on, because Time of Victorious is a reference to Wars of Mars, the second to last David Ten Doctor story, where he realizes that, hey, I'm the last of the Time Lords. He says to Adelaide, Captain Adelaide, that it took a long time to realize that the laws of time are mine and they will obey me. Or, I thought I was a survivor, but actually I'm a winner, Time of Victorious. It's kind of playing the whole thing that, okay, what happens at that point of Walter Mars, that he was like, oh yeah, dude, push it, like, go yourself. Adelaide killed herself, push, I'll just go in my task, and like, it's her choices, and blah, blah, blah. Like, all that. I mean, hell, the trailer for this event, it has a Dalek saying, I must warn the entire universe of Lord Doctor, like all of that type of stuff. So it's a very interesting concept of it, and it's also going to hint nine and eighth and their involvement of it into the story. And yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I just finished the first issue, the first part that they called Offender of the Daleks, which is absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely really good, because what it is, it's essentially just the concept of the Daleks, in a way, forcing, because if you don't do what the Daleks say, they kill you, forcing the Doctor to work with them. That whole the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? And they are in threat of this creature, or this race called the Hound. And the Hound have been around since dark times, and we all know the Daleks are basically Nazis, because if you don't know, they are actually based on the Nazis. But anyway, they are killing anyone that isn't them, right? Well, the Hound is kill anyone that isn't them, including ourselves. So they don't want any race surviving at all. So that's the thing, This is the enemy of the Daleks because I want to kill us, So Doctor, you are no longer the main enemy of the Daleks. You are going to save us, and what makes it so good is probably just the bickering, the dialogue, how it's just so snappy, well done in pace, that the story of it, where, like, here's the thing, having half of this issue of just the Doctor and the Daleks basically bickering at each other, and the whole thing of like, hey, you will work with us, no, I'm not. You will protect us. I don't know. The whole, trying to kill me, destroy the world, playing time. Remember the whole thing, Earth, all that. They don't, Time War. Actually, funny that here's a bit of a spoiler. They don't remember the Time War. That's the interesting thing. Cause like, what? They don't remember the Time War? Okay, that's interesting. But they got that big, but it's so well done, because that scene could easily be like, oh, you're dragging the, oh my god, but it just works so well, and maybe because we know what the Dark sounds like, we know what the Ten Doctor sounds like, we have the voices in our head, or in my case, speaking out loud. So it just makes it the whole story very well done, and you have this one Dalek who's essentially like the art attack guy, and he's not taking the Doctor's shit. Like, he's initially just like, you know, he's like Doctor. Yep. Can you just shut up? like this bickering between these I'll just say it because there's no other doctors in the story. The Doctor and that Dalek just works really well. It's just so well. I mean, the creature at the end, the Hound. You know, just a cliffhanger. We'll find out what they are meant to be, and all that. But yeah, this is well done, really well written. The art is pretty spot on. It'll be interesting how all the stories, all the other platforms are going to mesh into it, because the next one, because due to the fact we're dealing with multiple Doctors and the story's going to be will be timey-wimey, it's because the next one is going to be a comic, but it's going to feature 9 things. It's going to be part of the Doctor Who magazine stuff. So I hope they allow people to digitally buy it if you just want the comic, not the magazine itself. But anyway, but yeah, it's about how it's going to work and with Eighth and with all your dramas and also kind of wrapping up with this with one of the novels called Old Flesh and Glass. But yeah, it's yeah, we're on there. It's so far it's a really good